Good morning, folks. It is a very blue-skied Sunday out here today. In real life, and the video story. Morning to the early bird crowd. Here for all the worms. Got Pinnix. It's a big crumpet and water. Is it Kaffir? Prep day today? I think that's how you pronounce that. You don't want to miss any of the stream this week? Alright, well, good luck with that. And then we do Lacus here as well. Mia Sashimia. Kafir. Okay. Kafir. Right. Okay. Kafir. Thanks. Good morning, Oak Tree, and welcome. Thanks for being here. And Wade Parker. Howdy, howdy. I also have another guest here today. They're very small, and they might be a fungus. But I have mushrooms. I have mushrooms growing out of my bucket again, finally. Took them like a month. Even baby. No, well, yes, they're my special babies. My special golden babies. The mushies. Hey, Ruby Sticks. Thanks for being here. Got the mod crowd in today. For once, I'm not sliding under the glove today. I feel like a lot of streams I'm like, oh, I got so much to do in the morning. Then I was like, oh shoot, it's 10:50 or 9:51. I gotta get to the stream. Today I'm like, oh, I'll just sit down, nestle in, check Discord, watch a little YouTube, and then fire up the stream. What I haven't done is I haven't actually made an agenda for today, mostly because we have a pretty small agenda. Again, small list, big work. Today's been pretty chill over there too, Nimue. Awesome. Kefir is similar to kombucha, but much easier and faster to ferment. And not as sharp tasting. That's good. I've had kombucha. There was like one time I had it that I liked it, and the rest of the time I was kind of like, this is just mushroom vinegar. Hey there, Unamog Katzen. Your partner's a Kefir fiend, huh? And our underpaid bot is here. Well, welcome back. Hope you're all ready to stare at some stairs for a bit. Actually, I think I want to maybe not spend the entire stream working on stairs this time. Although I realize we only did that for about half the stream last time. But I think I want to work on some other like doorway decorations just for a little variety, maybe. Let's get the music back. Come on, game. Hey, there we go. A little music for the last minute of pre-stream hangout. It's very quiet music. Listen closely. Pinnix been wanting to grow mushrooms for a while, but you'll have to wait until your house is done being renovated. Yeah, I'll say mushrooms are pretty easy, actually. Yeah, I don't know. There's a little bit of work like the first time, like getting your buckets ready. But once you have the buckets done, it's like that's done once. You can also do like plastic bags, but I prefer to reuse. Personally. You always hear last time on Eisenholm in your head when that starts up. Yeah. Once I get a plan in place, you can paste the other parts. Yes, that's the nice thing. And the stairs, at this point, the stairs will, I want to decorate the stairs, and then we'll be able to just copy-paste them. And hello to Hey Stay. Is that how you pronounce that? Welcome. Welcome to the channel and to the stream. But speaking of streams, I think it is about time. I should probably press the right buttons to get you into the stream. There we go. Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we built a big thing in the sky on Wednesday. We had a pretty productive chores stream, where we built the garden up there so that we can grow some temperate flowers. And then we also replanted all of these because only one of these trees survived. And then we went around and we laid out the gravel and some of the other designs here for the rest of the gardens. And we planted these cuttings because these will take a while to grow. And we'll have to replace probably... Let's see, we'll lose 60% of them each time, roughly. So we probably have to like plant triple or quadruple the number that we've already planted at some point over time. So yeah, welcome to the stream, folks. Welcome to the beautiful staircase. Oh man, this was so much work, but man, it just feels so good. Oh, it's beautiful. And we have little windows knocked out here too for some light. Now you will notice the music just died. The game thinks that we are in a cave when we walk these stairs, so prepare for the music to die, and occasionally for cave music to start when we are more than a couple blocks into these stairs. So that will happen literally every time. Hey there, Ryuga. Welcome to the stream. You hit me up for recommendations, and you mentioned North Spore. That's where I got my my current mushrooms from, actually. North Spore and I think Back to Backyard, I think was the first time I tried it. So today's plan is I want to do a little bit of stair work. I want to do a little bit of this work. Maybe just figure this out a little bit more. And probably we'll start, though, with getting rid of all this gravel in our inventory. And we'll just go ahead and place the gravel down and just sort of nudge this along a little bit. Just want to get moving on everything at once. Hey there, Ty Luna. Welcome back. Haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. Well, good to have you back. And we have Maylene Harrell. Welcome. I'm sure I butchered that name, so please correct me if I got it wrong. I figure these are quick to place and will clutter up our inventory and chests if we let them, so may as well just plop these down. Oops. Also, it's a very rifty day today. Got high activity over here. So I think it's better to do a few quick things here in the afternoon, and we'll sleep through the night and avoid the taxmen. Oh, that's right, I didn't have a whole lot. We had to actually do this just to measure things out last time. Get these gardens going. I think we'll probably finish these up on Wednesday's chore stream. Your name is French. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. Is that like myelin? In that case? Directors from the IRS, the Infernal Rift Service? Yeah, pretty much. Uh-oh. Roy Travis said a bad word. Roy Travis, Nightbot's a little jumpy. Just so you know, there are some words that are completely innocent that it's like, no, you may not say this because it contains a bad word. The double L is the wild card. Is it like L or Y? It depends. I had some friends who were and probably still are French, given that they're still French. But I went to school with them, and they were exchange students. Actually, they weren't exchange students. They were actually like, they had moved to the U.S. for a while. And one of them was Guillaume. So there's two L's in there, Guy, G-U-I-L-L, A-U-M-E. And then his sister was Gwenelle. But the L's were pronounced. So it sort of depends on how it's spelled. Hey there, Hunter. Nightbot still dislikes carp. I removed carp from the bad list, so I don't think it should be. Oh wow, that's populous down there. Yee. Yay. Do I have? Oh, I didn't bring any bauxite up. Okay. So as far as the stairs go, let's move on to the stairs now that we put down all that stuff. You said a holy boat. Okay. Yeah, that word will still get you banned, or at least deleted. You love the video? Oh, thank you. So what I want to do for the stairs here is I want to bring the design from our hallways up here in a somewhat smaller format, but I think that would be a really fun design to sort of bring up a little bit. Now I realize this is a pretty big design. So, you know, shrinking it down to fit on the stairs is going to be, well, it's going to require some concessions, like a lot of concessions. Making things a lot smaller, probably omitting several parts of the design. But I think it would just look nice to have that kind of repetition where, you know, we have this design farther down, and it's sort of an inside, like an internal design for floors. What are you doing here? I guess I used you at some point for building this, and I forgot to remove you. Oh, there's more. Okay. So I want to bring that design up and just sort of reuse it a little bit. You know, keeping the theme. And I think we'll do that after we sleep. Because it is now 7 o'clock in the evening. We should be able to rest. Roy Travis, you were asking how long this build has taken us? Well, this is stream number 54. And there have been some chores streams. We'll say an additional 25 or so chores streams. For a grand total of, and I got this wrong last time someone asked, but we have now about 173 hours in the game. Now, that's actually, I think, quite a bit shorter than I would normally expect for this kind of project, mostly because this is a pretty heavily modded playthrough. So we have a lot of mods that make building a lot faster. We got ChiselTools, we've got the quarry mod for gathering resources. That's mostly it, actually. But yeah, so we have mods that sort of facilitate that process. Oh, you're just, okay. I thought it was dead. It was just the mango. It has a darker bark. Barker dark. So, the stairs. The stairs. Let's go get some bauxite. We're going to want bauxite, limestone, and andesite. And we have 2 of those here. Hey there, Pawn. OMG, Kurazar live? Yes, we are live. I think I'm still alive. It was very rifty last night, so we'll see if I'm alive after I touch ground down here. After I touch grass. Alright. Hey, Sidicius, welcome. Alright, so I do have some already. Let's grab this. You know what, let's grab this guy. Are you... Yeah, we'll grab you too. There we are. We'll just bring you upstairs. And you know what? I'm just gonna plop you here. I can't see what I'm doing. Right about... we'll plop you down here, actually. I know I don't really need to leave space, but it looks better, I think. The construction zone aesthetics are very important. Hey, Solston. Not very often you find yourself able to hop in for a live morning stream. Yeah, you like you're sleeping in. Of course, you're also a couple time zones out from me. So, yeah, it has come a crazy, crazy way. And you probably missed the staircase. Solston, this is chiseled into 2 blocks. And we even did this turn and diagonal set up these. May I recommend you don't do this for your castle? I really, really recommend you don't do it. What did you miss, Phil Boswell? Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. You've had a full day. Well, you only missed us placing down some gravel. So, that's it. You need a QP to show up and it'll be a trifecta? Yeah. So, alright, so I wanted to grab... Oh, I need some limestone too. I said. I say. Get Nicholas in here too? Yeah. You're already chiseled. So I think I need to probably leave you here. And we'll bring along one more stack of you. There's some geometry in the staircase? Yeah. Yeah, it's, oh my goodness. It was pretty crazy. We spent, like, about, what, 2 hours on it last stream, I believe? Getting from here and up to here. Now, once we got to about here, I was able to start copying and pasting up to here, then another sort of custom turn, and then I was able to copy, paste, and rotate from down here to get up here. So, yeah, it was an adventure. And I thought that we'd have problems running into the eventual archway that's going to go over here. But if my calculations are correct, and they may not be, but because we have this narrowing to make the archway, I think it'll actually just barely miss the arch. So, yeah. Hey there, Ian Stubbington. Good afternoon. And Calzamar says, no matter how hard it looks, it was much harder. I won't disagree with that one. Alright, so like I said, I want to bring in the design from downstairs. So I need to chisel and hammer. My goodness. This is going to be the episode of me running back and forth between this box and up there, isn't it? Do I have a hammer at least? Okay, I do. Good. The math is mathing. Yeah, I kept it simple. These are just like regular half block size stairs, so I didn't do anything crazy. And these up here, these are actually a little longer because of the diagonals. So they're like 40% larger than the stairs in here, but I don't care. At least I didn't get 3/4 done and then discover it was off by 1 voxel. Well, technically, we had some fudge space. If we needed to, we could use this space to fudge it. And I think we kind of did a little bit, but you'll never notice it because I'm never going to point it out. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do here. I first want to push this in by 1 voxel. And I realize this is probably a bad idea because it's going to be very time consuming to replicate. Oh, I should go get, once again, run down here. I should go and get the hand planer. There you are. Do I want the wedge? Let's take the wedge. I probably won't use it. Oh, and we'll want this too. There we go. Okay. I swear I'm ready this time, guys. I swear. Totally. Totes McGoats. Should bring the chest up here. I should probably just bring the chest up here, yeah. Can I outline it and push it in? That's what I'm going to try to do with island mode. Although, you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to push this whole thing in. Oops. Because I'm going to pop the edge back out with some bauxite. So let's see if I can just push that in island mode. Where are you? There you are. Alright. Island mode. Ah, right. These are two different blocks. Okay, cool. So we got that done. Let's do the same thing on this stair as well. Oops, right, I can't crouch and alt at the same time. Oh well. Okay, so then we can push you in, alright. And then let's get some of this and some of that and some of that. Can I hit it with the hand planer? No, if I do that, it will actually chunk out the entirety of, like, the wall right here, because these are all... This stair is part of this block here. Well, this block. So it would actually chunk out the entire section of wall there. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to bring out the stair a little bit. Like so. Whoop, that's... right, we have 2 blocks here to deal with. Let's do that. And which one were you part of? Or which one were you... What order were you in? There we go. I want to keep the same order for the first couple so I can get these looking normal. I'll be proud that you finally finished the barn we worked on together. Oh, nice. Finally. My goodness. You need to have fewer pigs. Like, my goodness, dude. The sheer number of pigs you have that is, like, unnecessary. You're only eating for one, you know. Dog almost has his own little dog house. Very cool. So here's my initial thought for this design, and this might be a little more bauxite than I want, so we might revisit this in a minute here. I am thinking this might be more than I want, but we'll see. I bet I could hand plane this out. Or in, I should say. Alright, so get you back in there. Oops, no, not like that. That is not how this works. Alright, so can I do this and then just hand plane this in? Hey, look at that. Oh, nope, undo. It's a little dangerous, I guess. Okay, so it's pretty bauxitey. It's bauxiting. Alright, so we're going to knock these out and do this sort of pattern. We'll see how this works out here. The center might get something special, so I don't think these are going to line up. I don't think we need to. I could be wrong. No, it does not. Okay. Let's fix these. Alright, so if we do this and this, and I think we could do something like, oops, like this, maybe? It looks a little broken in the middle then. Okay, let's do something else. Let's do... be really sneaky. What if we did... something like this? I don't know. This might not work the way I want it to. Oh no, it's okay. Is that off center? How did that end up off center? Oh my goodness. And Phil Boswell says it before I think it. Darn it. Alright, let's try this one again. Let's just mark a center line here. How about, I believe this is the center? Nope. Where's the center? Okay, that's the center of this side. Okay. Whew, boy. I'm a wreck. Let's pop these back in and we'll figure out where we need to be here. Okay, so we can do something... Oh, we can just do this. This will be easy. Fairly straightforward. Yeah! Minus the drawer. There's no more drawer. Blame Phil. Alright. Let's fill these in then. And then my thought for bringing up the inner portion of this design. So we've got sort of like a bluer border, a border with more blue, and then the white with the diamond shape blue. That's going to be a little trickier, but I think we can manage that. And normally I wouldn't go like smashing the blue. Well, you know what? I could actually... Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try this. All right. Whoop, not like that. Come back. So what if we did a bit of this, and then cross like this. We start with a border like this, that's solid blue. Okay, and then let's work on the next step up so we have the border to work with here. So we can see, whoops, well, that'll happen anyway. If I was feeling extra spicy, I would put like an extra little lip here. But that would just be a tripping hazard, so maybe we won't do that. At least it isn't a perfectly circular spiral staircase. Yeah, I've seen a few of those done, and no thanks. No thank you. I will pass on that. You know, I'm thinking that we don't want that. I'm thinking like we're just going to have the pattern crawl its way up the wall after all. I don't want that bit sticking out there. Yeah. The one grand made on rusty gears is beautiful. Yeah, you know, that's the one I'm thinking of, I think, actually. Yeah, I made a spiral staircase in the second guide series, but it wasn't chiseled. It was just stairs in a approximate square spiral. And getting up and down them was terrible. The worst. Alright, so as far as the inner design here goes, maybe we actually bring this up first before I get into that. Just so I know the size of my canvas. Okay, so then we can come in with the white, which I already have here. And I'm just going to chunk it out. Guess I won't chunk it out. It's going to have to all be single blocks. Go me. Or single voxels. that's not limestone. There we go. Guess I could have done this, couldn't I? That would have helped. Remember doing spiral stairs in Valheim? Oh, I did something in Valheim. I forget what I built with that one base, but I built a base in Valheim, and it was painful. It was a neat little base, but boy, was it painful. I did something fancy with the stairs leading up to the, like a portal room. Don't recall exactly what I did with that, but it was very spindly, and I recall it breaking a couple times on me. Making spiral stairs and enshrouded means using benches. That's pretty funny. Alright, so pull this up. Okay, so then we have that to work with. Let's get in the rest of this over here. Oops. That was on purpose, I swear. Oops. Actually, that should... whatever. You know what? You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. Before I hurt myself. There we go. Okay, so then... sandstone, sandstone. And the same thing over here. Could I copy and paste this? I certainly could. Did I remember to? No. I certainly did not. So it's you, you, and you. All get sandstone. Okay. Then in here, we can do something like... gosh, I don't know. Do we go for a diamond-ish pattern? Diamond-adjacent pattern? Let's try it, but it might not work stupendously. That's gonna be a little small, I think. Let's try a little larger. Should be going the full size here. Down here like that. And then that would mean that this comes up here, like so. I think. No, something went wrong here. What is it that went wrong here? Mimic stairs. Yeah. Let's put it on the diagonal step before we make it too complicated. Hey now. Hey now. Let's see. You know what? Let's do. I think the pros. Oh, I see what I did. I did this wrong. Okay. I see what I did here. Yep. Okay. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do an M. I don't like M. M's a little silly to me. What we could do, though, is maybe we make a minor concession. Like the simple blue line here. I like it, but I feel like the interior is still a little bare if we leave it like that. So what I'm thinking is... You know what if we just do this? What if we just do something a little bit like this? Just a little bit of texture on the inside. Maybe in an interior ring of just blue. So we're kind of just sort of redoing the orange design inside here a little bit. See if this leaves enough white or not. I think I like it. Looks like Seraph eating stairs. I think I like that. Be very colorful stairs. That's what we're here for. Alright, so we do need to replicate this pattern on the surface here then. So we will do that. The mall staircase. Get all these out of here. Oops. I think with the teeth kind of covered over here, I think it's less of a maw and more of a treasure chest on the stairs. Maybe we have like a secret hidden treasure. Got pirate gold under these stairs. Alright, let's bring out you and let's do a bit of that. Bit of that. And then pull you across. Okay. Time for you again. And then back to sandstone for a moment. Oh, right. Because this will go in like that, and this block will get pushed in a little bit. Which means we do need to cut into this a little bit so we can access... No, that shouldn't be necessary, because this is part of... Oh, that's it. Oh, no. Don't worry, guys. I did something real dumb. Each block inside here... Oh, goodness. Of course I would do this to myself. Each of these blocks inside here is going to have a little bit of the next block inside showing up. Like, it's not the worst thing, but it is slightly annoying because I didn't go for the half stairs after all. I think if we did the half stairs, it wouldn't be a problem. We'll see. The thing to do for clicks, guys. The dirty thing to do for clicks. can have a door now, though. No, I can't have a door. Well, I mean, I could. It would have been the outside of the block here. It would be here. So, have this real quick bite here. Mmm, yum, little tiny snack. There are always sacrifices in art. Ah, man. I would do this to myself, wouldn't I? Alright, so we're going to have to add all these in here in the same... I'll do the same order just for consistency's sake. Don't I have a full block in? Nope. Well, I do, but I'm also cutting away a little bit underneath each step, which reveals one strip of each block below it. Alright, so we're going to do this. Oh, I gotta do that over here too, don't I? So we'll be using a few more stone pieces here for each of these, but it's not a huge deal. I've done worse. And then for the blue, we're just going to do that, and that, that, and that. So I messed that one up a little bit. Oh. Calzamar got retracted? What happened to Calzamar? Did Nightbot get you too? Hey there, S. Welcome. Do I know any easier way to get brown clay shingles? Yes, mods. That's going to be the answer. Mods. Okay, there's that. Oops. These are hard to reach there now. And the rest of these get to become what they always wanted to. Limestone. Now your comments made no sense, so you removed them. Okay, there we go. Whew. That was fun. Alright, then we gotta do this pattern down here. And then we should be able to just copy and paste from there. In update 1.21, you can use the beehive kiln to get brown shingles. I think you can do that already, can't you? In 1.20? I mean, they were asking for an easier way. I'm assuming that's because the beehive kiln is not really an easy way of getting brown shingles. Oh, I can't reach that. At least not very well. There we go. Oops, wrong button. Stop that. Okay, there's that side. And there's this side. And I'm being careful about making sure I don't, like, leave the wrong color inside these blocks, just because this is a pretty thin-walled structure, and there's a reasonable chance that some of these might end up butting up against, like, visible outside edges. So I want to just avoid the chances of having to completely redo things after I've copied and pasted everything. Hey there, Mumwood. Welcome, welcome. I missed a voxel. I did miss a voxel. Thank you. Oh, I missed 2 voxels. Oh, because I dug into that one. Okay. So there I'm adding the sandstone back in, and we're just doing the colors on the surface. The survival handbook says the only way is through traders. Really? Brown clay shingles. Fired brown clay shingle. The materials trader. Interesting. It might just be they haven't updated that yet. Beehive kiln. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in here. For colored porcelain, 3 ceramic powder are replaced with colored. Oh, this is a mod. But it should be basically in here. There is somewhere raw red clay shingle. Here you go. So look at the raw red clay shingle when in the beehive kiln. Open 3 doors, and you'll get your fired brown clay shingle. I do think they need to add that to the actual shingle itself. Like this one here needs to have that information. Alright, so let's get you going on. Card, did you know you are in the region of crocodiles when they implement them? Surely Tyron would never implement crocodiles. He wouldn't be that cruel, would he? He wouldn't ruin my peaceful desert existence. Oop. Oh, right. Okay, so we got... Whew, that was close. Chisels don't break very gracefully. At all. That's one bug I wouldn't mind seeing fixed. Oh, how did I break that? Last but not least, we have the limestone to go. And then our stair pattern should be good, at least for the orthogonal stairs. Now, since the diagonal stairs are, well, diagonal, but we translated them exactly pixel by pixel, we should be able to translate this, like, pixel-wise. It might not look the same because of the diagonals, but that is a change I'm willing to live with. Whew, boy. Tyrant to the... needs to be a fun challenge here. You brought up on the Rusty Gears tour? Okay. Good to know, but what you mean horrible to know. Alright, so before we get into... Actually... I was going to say we need to do the window first, but I don't think we do. I think we can go ahead and we can grab this and send it the whole way up. I need the steel pantograph. Like, what do I use? How do I do that again? Remind me. So we're going to grab this. That goes... Oh, right, I need to paste shape and materials. There we go. The same thing over here. Then this should just be able to go like that. I have some very bright and fancy stairs. Now this turn's going to be actually not too bad, I don't think. Now this part is where it gets a little interesting. I didn't finish the last pattern. I think I did. This from down here? Oh, you're right. Let's fix that now. So we're going to do this. These really are filled stairs. You like me, Kura, but this is a very start spelling. Like, ah, you're right. This is kind now I can't unsee that. Alright. We're gonna fix this. Let's try... What if we just keep the teeth? Bring in some more white. See if that helps. Now I'm hearing da 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 in my head, and I hate it. Why can't? Oh, I know why I can't fix that. To reach way back in there. There we go. Okay. Infected by Susa. Yeah. We'll have the stair mimic instead. With teeth. That's T-E-E-F. Is that better? No more stars. No more stars and stripes. Yeah, this is like the old timey, not quite USA flag that people would hang. Back when people actually respected the flag code. Oops. Monster stairs. All right, let's stick with the monster stairs for now. And we'll also grab... Oh, I think I fixed it manually here, I guess. Or something. Because it would be right here. Where would it be? That's the problem with these designs. Like, I don't know where one begins and the next one ends. Alright, so here's where it gets a little trickier. Because this is, like, each of these is, like, 5.5 blocks in one. So we have, I think, like... Let's see. So, like, this is one block, but then this is one block, but then this is one block. So it gets a little crazy. So copying and pasting is going to be a little crazier, but we did it last time, so I'm not that worried, honestly. Alright, hey Rob Schwab Random. A Stairmaster 1000. Could use a right triangle as a decorative transition. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just gonna like push the design along the floor here, and then just have it turn, basically. So nothing too crazy, I say. I say hopefully. Now this one we really won't be able to do with the hand planer at all. I think, let's see, it is almost 11 o'clock. I think what we'll do is I want to get this design down. We'll copy the design up the stairs, And then I'd like to move on to another task, just to avoid like spending the entire stream on the stairs. We'll work on some of the archway stuff. I think that'd be kind of interesting to do. And some of the sort of sloped limestone buttresses. That's what I'm looking for. Oops, come back. So I'm going to dig these out real quick before we get into the rest of it. So I'm going to dig into here as well. Make the blue line solid on the square bump out on the top. Bump out on the stair top base. Oh, you mean... Okay, I think I see what you mean. I actually might leave the white pretty large on these landings because the other colors are pretty intense. It might be nice to have a bit of relief on the landings. Always enjoy tuning in to see the progress. Oh, thanks, Rob. You're wondering if I could continue the stairs across the gap. Actually, I looked at it in creative mode while I was getting screenshots in my copied save, and I think it'll actually work. Okay, so that... Oh, I missed one here. I missed you. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, here comes the extra fun part. Let's start with the stairs, and then we'll match the landing floor up to the stairs. Then, after I eat last bite of this meal. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was a full meal. Whoopsie. That was on purpose. Yep. All right, so we need to add some of you, some of you, some of you, and then to you, same thing. And then, let's see, probably you. Yep. And you? Yes, okay. There's probably like 4 more stair blocks here that will need colors, but maybe not. Okay. I think we got them. It'll just be the landing blocks here then, which is just 2 blocks, I believe. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And we're going to bring all of this forward like so. So the whole, whoopsie, the whole pattern will basically get about 40% wider overall. But pixel-wise, it should be about the same. Oop. Aha! A spot where there's just, 0.02% of a block. We'll fit that in right there. And we bring this across like so. Now, if we wanted to make the pattern like a closer size a little bit, 2, 3, then we could technically like shift everything, like shift this inner stuff down and over half a block. But then we wouldn't have a good centered spot to put any of the sandstone cutout bits. Wonder if these would confuse AI pathfinding? Yeah. Hey there, Hazard151. You see the chiseling continues? Yes. Hey, Sarah Halter. Oh my word, that stair pattern's beautiful. Hey, thank you. It's better now that we resolved the issue with too many stars and stripes going on. Oh, I think it'll go. Hey, look at that. All right. Okay. So I'm going to fill in all of these. Did I? I did goof right there. There we go. There we go. Looks like a chiseled fancy rug now. I can see that. In this temple, we have wall-to-wall carpet. Actually, I wonder, would this be a prime space to use this? Add material. Nope. Bad choice. What about island mode? Hey, there we go. All right. That made that easier. We still need to put these in by hand, but that saved a little bit of wrist wear and tear. The Hobbit Hall had the fancy floor, fancy rug. Yes, we did actually. That was a fun little carpet to chisel. Except when I realized that the ends didn't quite line up with the pattern properly, and I had to like finagle it from there. I was like, this is a lesson in how to smudge things, make them look right. Alright, so I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pop this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is the center right here. I'm going to knock this out. We're also going to do a bit of this. That larger, might even go one more here. How big do we go here? Kind of like a bit squarer than that, honestly. Maybe the answer is we do a bit of this. And we can go like that. That's probably a little closer to what we got going on down here. A gear would be cool. Yeah, the gear would be hard to fit down in these smaller bits, though. We'll have to deal with these. These will be our inside gear teeth right here. So the thing is, we're not changing the pattern. We're just sort of translating it up. Let's grab you. So 1, 2. Ah, interesting. So we actually will have fewer of these across the diagonals. That's interesting. I don't know why. Just is. Oops, missed that one. And then 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Hey, Mila Hobo. I could make the center of the stair pattern look like an eagle. If you want to avoid the star pattern. We already got rid of the stars. We're okay. I mean, the stars were the sort of in the blue area here. There's a certain flag that's covered in white stars on a blue background. I try to avoid building with that if possible. So it might behoove us. Let's try this first. This might not look as good. Or it could look fine. I don't know. I think it's fine, actually. I was worried that this yellow stripe in here might look weird through the diagonal, but I think it's all right. And then we can do the teeth, which are kind of like this, basically. Not very tooth-like here, but that's okay. In fact, maybe what we do here is we just double up this whole line. It's already zigzaggy, so they're already kind of like teeth. Let's do it. They'll never know. Hey there, Hubert. Is that Virchowski? Welcome. Looks good. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, it's also, I could almost do like one there. No, it looks out of place then. Alright, so then this inner stuff just becomes... This inner stuff gets pushed in this way. Yeah. Ooh. I forgot about that part. You know what? You know what? I was trying to keep things clean here. So we will keep things clean here. Oh, that actually helped. That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's grab this. And get all these in here. Did that mess the outside up? Amazingly, no. Okay, we're good there. Center arm looks like a gear. Okay, I can see that here. It looks less like a gear here, more like a belt buckle. But here I can certainly see the gear with the teeth. Alright, so this will be done by hand. Woe is me. Wait, I could just do this. I know what I'm doing. Alright, so then in theory, in island mode... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's easier. I think I might need some more chisels here real soon. This is going to be quite the task overall. I do feel like it needs a little bit more blue. What could I do with that? Could I do this? Would this look bad? Oops. If we do like that. I feel like this is helping. I think that matches a bit better. How many chisels are we into now? We've actually only gone through like I think like one chisel. I think previously we may have gone through a third chisel like a long time ago doing other stuff like the exterior here, but I don't recall. Steel chisels last quite a bit. The dither helped? Okay, cool. Hey there, Malnog. Ornan. Gotta love the inverted caps there. Alright, so this I think is working out pretty well. All we gotta do is repeat the pattern. Alright. Enough belly aching. Get this done, yo. We're gonna have the coolest stairs in town. There might be another block here that's gonna be like, oh, nope, sandstone. Or we're gonna make it. Hey, we made it across, okay. But I think I missed this. Yes, I did. And this one. Oh, wait, I haven't even done this one yet. That's why. Okay. I don't think I need to worry about these, but I guess I'll find out in a minute. Pardon me there, I had to pause for a sneeze break. Alright, you know, I think I am going to have to at least dig these out just so I can reach the last bit of the block in there in case there's some overlap issues like there are on the straight-on stairs. Hey there, Hopeful Dreamer. Thank you. Repeating the pattern without messing up the outside walls. So once we get the pattern here, here, and here done, we should be able to copy this the whole way up, because then it's just the same stairs pattern we already have copied. Oh, by music. And then should be good. Hey, Michael Rotmo. Looks like a carpeted set of stairs. Kinda. Very, very hard carpet. Asbestos carpet, you could say. Making it as best as I can. Oops, that... Ah! Aha! Found one. Hey, Poltrix Volta. Welcome, welcome. Oh, here's one. We'll get this done as well. There we are. The asbestos kind. Yeah, I miss asbestos hands and feet. Now it's just asbestos face. But not for long if I had to guess. Hope this doesn't all get that treatment. Silly me. Just to there. These done. Whoops, nope, don't do that. Your wind picking up outside. In game, not real life. Okay, so we should be able to island mode. Before I do that, I'm just gonna pop these in here just in case. Oh my goodness, look how many pieces there are to all these. Alright, did I get that right? Ooh, not quite. We're gonna undo that last one. Missed that block right there. There we go. Okay. And hydration break. Okay, back to business. Back to work. Let's get this in. Hey there, Warder EP. You hadn't watched you in ages. He stopped at episode 165. What have you missed? Quite a bit. I don't know what we were doing back then. I think that was probably pre-Kurazumi, too, I want to say. I'm not positive, though. But lots of temple progress. I do want to put together like a what we've been doing on the channel little video. Maybe a short, or maybe just a shorter long form video, like standard size. And just because there's been a lot of change lately. Alright, so we're doing something like this. I should probably get this done first. That lined up, so this line goes there, down there, and straight into there. Good. We should start a wiki. The Desert Life Wiki. Oh man. Okay, oops. Get all these in here now. It'll be interesting. This will actually give us sort of more visibility of what things are part of what blocks. With the first stairs, we're kind of going a little bit blind. Okay, then we did this. Although, let's tell you what, let's do... Before we do that, let's pop this back in. And we're going to chunk out these bits first. Replace them with limestone. Go and hand plane out this one. There we go. Posting the chisel patterns and that would make me a legend. Is there a way to actually like export those and like pass them around? That'd be kind of interesting. Alright, so back to chisel, and we'll come through in a moment here and we'll add in the andesite afterward. It's funny, so chiseling is actually a fairly demanding activity for your hunger in game. Every chisel action seems to be like cost about as much as, say, doing an action of panning. So once your hunger pause runs out, it's like it just drops like a rock. Does this make sense? I think it does. Yeah, it looks a little bit less lost then. Yeah, let's keep it. Okay, so... Whew. The library goes in a folder. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, looks like you can just export. Now, when you... How do you get to it? It's like P, right? Here we go. Ah. Huh. Okay, so I already have these saved. Cool. Yeah, well, I can certainly save these. The hammer in the offhand doesn't help. Yeah, you're right. Still, it's well, the hammer has to be there. I'm doing chiseling, so. But let's go ahead and we're going to get. We'll start with this one down here. I'll have a bite to eat first. It's funny. I actually think I don't like the like doing red meat with boiled cabbage and breadfruit. It's more than a meal. Like, it's more than a full hunger bar. So it's kind of annoying to deal with. Like, you end up eating more often, in a way. Like, you end up having to, like, eat more little meal to clear out your bowl. Alright, let's get this going on here then. And what are we doing here? Same thing, just simpler. Okay. Oh, interesting. So this is going to be weird because of the... So this is offset by 1 block. We have 2 options here. One, we could try to deal with that and just do this. Which I might just do, honestly. Oops. So if we're looking real closely, they won't quite line up. See that? And I think I might just deal with that because the other option is to dig this another block deeper. But that would make the whole stair just look really extra deep. Because now it's not just 40% deeper, it's like 280%. Or more like, I guess, 120% deeper. Actually, if you could copy less than a whole block, that'd be kind of nice too. Anyone who says they're going to notice this, especially anyone named Phil, I want to hear it. Yeah, I think I know how we can deal with that. Somewhat gracefully. Somewhat. Only somewhat. Hey, Luthia Nightwolf. Yeah, we're doing more stairs as usual. That's all we do right here anymore is just stairs. You know what? Oh, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. So we have to sort of decide here. Oh, boy. What we might have to do is how to handle the situation. So we're going to want to leave this here because that lines up with this right here. A different pattern needed on the border. That's one option. The other is if we steal a little bit of wall right here. And then we replace this with the sandstone again. It still won't be perfect, but it'll be less imperfect, I think. We'll see how it goes. Let's make sure you appreciate ladders. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Nothing will go wrong. It'll be fine, I swear. Oh, man. go. And that. So that gives us the chance to use... Oh, we should finish this top bit too here, shouldn't we? Bit like this. There we go. Okay. And, oop, that was hard to reach. There we go. Alright, so, then, we come in here, and this will be a little bit offset. 1, 2, 3, yeah, we'll just do it like this. So it's not going to look as perfect or good, but it's what we have to work with, so. Maybe what we'll do here, though, that's a little icky looking. What if instead we just did a couple of them? Like, I'll do here, and then we'll go down 3 rather than 2. That might work a little better. We'll be adding handles to be ADA compliant. Nope, no we will not. Hey, Ryan Richardson. Welcome. Good to see you again. Make them from chicken bones become their handrails. Alright, where was I here? Alright, so we're going to move on to the andesite. Oh, we should probably finish this up here. So we're going to do that, and then 1, 2, and 3 right there. So they're not spaced the same as the other stairs, but I think because of the change in pattern sizing here, it'll fit a little better here. The mob AI could cause liability issues. Yep. You know, we want them to trip and fall. We don't care about them. So that goes straight up. I think what we'll do here is we'll just sort of alternate. Except for, see, across the top, we do the pattern again. That'll be interesting. Oh boy. Oh right, we don't go the whole way up with you, because there's that gap there, okay. Mind the gap. Okay, so that. We're going to pop out these. These all become andesite. Mr. Andesite. There we go. And then we're going to do... we're going to do a bit of this. So that all become blue. Oops. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. So that somehow all become blue. Oh, I see, because of the pitch of the angle. Yep. Hey there, Siggy. When I'm finished with the world, I could turn it into a ruin, send it to the ruins mod. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. I do provide the world download to Patreon patrons. So I might not submit it to the folks over at Better Ruins. Wouldn't want my patrons to feel like I, you know, giving away a thing that they paid for. Alright, so that and that. And yeah, it's not perfect, but it's kind of like it's what we have to work with here, honestly. Because now we got pixels that are no longer even square. They're wider than they are tall at this point. This could become a story location for the devs. I could get behind that. That'd be a little more my speed. I don't think they would use it, but if they asked, I would not say no off the bat, at least. So go across. This should be relatively straightforward. Go, and then a bit of this and that. And then you and you. There, up. There we go. And then the rest is limestone. That's doable. Oops. No! Had a good pattern going there. It's working out so well. Oh man, those are... Yes, please. Didn't Cuba say it was working on a pixel editor? Oh, doing this like writing on something with charcoal. Interesting. Be kind of cool. Put it on a server that the Patreon goblins are in it. Yeah. Alright, so these are now... These are chisel blocks here now. I guess they already were. We need to actually do this flooring then. And I think that is going to mean that I think we have to do the same up here. So we will have to do some more chiseling on this landing, but that should be pretty quick and straightforward. All right. We may have more than one block here to deal with as well. Yep. Got one. That's just one in the corner here. Alright, so... Oops. Let's keep that sandstone in our bar, I think, for now. It would be smart if I just cut this away here. Do the edges. And then come in with a planer. Hey, look at that. Done. Okay, let's go home now. All done. We're going home now. Okay, so then we're back to this. We can go ahead and start putting in the bauxite. So this is going to become 1, 2, 3, cross like this. Then we have this coming down here, so it'll be just like this. That should be pretty straightforward, I think. We'll have this coming in here like so. And then that, we got the blue. And that sort of gets turned like that. I'm going to replace some of this with the sandstone. The snadstone. I guess we'll just angle this here like that. Yeah, that works pretty well. And the rest of this should just become... maybe, yeah, actually, this one here will become andesite. Everything else becomes limestone. Oops. It's all coming together, Taylor. Thank you. Snazzy. Thanks, Oak Tree. Yeah, I think having a nice break of a large flat area here of negative space, essentially, will be helpful in not making your eyes bleed when you're traversing these stairs. Oh, my goodness. Wait. Something ain't right. I see it. I see it. Right there. And right there. Yep, okay. Whew. Alright, so here's the plan for these other ones, guys. I'm thinking we need to have, like different designs for each staircase so we know what staircase we're going up and down. You're not buying it, are you? Yeah, I didn't think so. We're not doing that. No how, no way, nope, not happening. Could do a chevron pattern landing. I actually don't want to do any patterns here because, again, there's so much going on that the negative space here is, like, honestly not even enough for what we have. So I think I don't want to do anything else with that here. Need another scone. 45 minutes for just 2 stairs. It's actually, we did, close enough, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's how we do things around here. Now, in theory, oh, we should be able to just do this. Mostly. Let's see if that messed with the outside at all. It might have. It did not. Okay, cool. Those of you asking why this happened, because this block is part of this block. Not a big deal. We can fix that pretty easily. That is not a huge problem. There we go. So, next up is going to be here. And then we grab here. And this shouldn't mess with the outside. Good, it doesn't. Perfect. All right. And then we have you. Then we have you again, I believe. Yep, there we are. We're going to grab you. Now here, so this is the one that caused the weird wall thing, but since we're grabbing it from this stair now, it won't do that. So we're all good there. Down 2. And here's why it's easier now to see which ones we actually need to grab to copy. Like, it's so much easier than before. Like when we were doing just the stairs and we only had the flat pattern, the flat non-pattern to deal with, it was much harder to see what was going on there. Alright, so 1 and 2, grab that. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be easier to handle, I think. Thinks we're in a cave. And then we'll grab this. And do that. And we will just chunk this out. Done. Look at that. So 45 minutes for these stairs. 45 for these stairs, and then what? 2 minutes for these. Copied the miss farther up. I'm not sure what you mean by that. There might be some outside damage here to shore up. Nope. We're good. I've got blank spots. Where? Oh, here. I missed one here. Okay. Boop. And boop. Good eyes, guys. Made me look for it. Ooh, I hear a shiver. He's clicking at me. He's clicking his tongue at me for doing something so foolish. Alright, let's have a bite to eat. This is 0.1 servings left. You know what? Merge these. There we go. Is the stair wide enough for a shiver? It might be. It might be. He'll start banging his head on the ground. Well, this is nice. This is real nice, guys. I'm glad y'all like it, and I'm glad we did it. I'm so happy. All right, so we have a little bit more to do here. I'll probably just sort of extend that pattern out to here and finish it out, honestly. And then we do have a little bit of chiseling to do in here. Not a problem. And these windows. I was thinking, okay, so we have these windows here and here, which isn't a ton, but I kind of don't want to fiddle with doing windows in here. I'm kind of done with diagonals, guys. I really am. And they're going to look very jagged because of the diagonals. So I think we're going to leave the windows here, and that's all we're going to do for windows. Like here and there, and then basically on the smooth, on the flat parts of the tower, we'll do windows. Exactly, Solson. I can just copy, paste, and rotate. That's what we did. That's what we did for up here when we started it. So should be pretty straightforward at this point. So we're going to grab this. We're going to do that. And we're going to do a rotate. And we'll do the same thing over here. There we go. We'll have to fix this pattern, but that's fine. Then we need to grab the next one up. Okay. Actually, that should be grabbable. If I just grab you. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Easy. Ha. Who was worried? I wasn't worried. There are more stairs, aren't there? There will be more stairs, yes. Yes, Mila Hobo. So we have to get the stairs. Will go up here. They're going to go up to there. What have I got myself into? Bill! Saw you. So the stairs will go up to the landing up there. I think I probably won't do more stairs like this on the next layer of the tower. It'll just be for this first layer where visitors actually go. Only the monks are allowed farther up, and we don't. The monks don't care how pretty things are. Now the other thing is that we're probably going to do stairs in each of these. We don't really have to. I mean, honestly, we could just be fine with one staircase. But I think it would look funky if we didn't have the windows. And there actually is a nice thing to having a single staircase, which is that you'll always know which one you're coming out of. Like, we'll always know this is, north when you come out the staircase. When we have multiple staircases, that might not be possible. Also, oh, right. Like, why do I see these? Right, because I placed a bunch of the soil down and looked at it, and the game was like, oh, high-fertility soil. Let's mark it. Chiseled trees. Yes, Olsen, that was a pretty that was a pretty ambitious one on your side, on your part there. Plus the issue with the leaves despawning. All right, so these are going to need some attention. I missed the sliver blocks on the top of the staircase. Oh, did I? Yes, you're right. Yeah, I gotta get in these. Okay. And I killed the music again. As usual. Okay, and then rotate. There we go. Grab this one then. I'd have noticed it eventually. Very eventually. Alright, then we can pop you in there. And, oh shoot, it should be you. Nope, that's not it. It's gonna be you, I think. Hey, there we go, alright. The grandmother, yes, the grandmother. All hail the great grandmother. Alright, so let's just go ahead and we're going to pull this pattern out here. I guess I can start by... we're going to have to island this a little bit first. Like so. Oops. Digging holes. We're good there, okay. So then we can just do that and that. And now I pull these out. Whoops. Oh, didn't add these to you. Of course it didn't. Why would I? And we can just pull these out. It's hard to leave it alone. You pine over little mistakes. Oh, you guys. You're all banned. Every last one of you. Banished. to the Shadow Realm. Whoops. You thought you got me. Quentin, I defeated your chisel tech. Sort of. Today, at least. Alright, so we need to do a little bit more orange here. Should be there. If I draw a line down here and out. Yes, okay. Explains why I don't want to do too much complex fine chiseling on the build. Exactly. Like this is really cool. I think the staircase will be gorgeous. I think we're going to go a little easy on most other locations because of this. Like, we'll do maybe a fancy floor pattern in here, but the walls might just be decorated with, you know, I might just cover up with plants and things, you know. We'll see. I do want to finish this century. That is important to me in my spiritual health. Okay, so I don't think this is... It's not okay. We're going to do a bit of this. Fill in these gaps. And then we're just going to pull this down. There we go. Generational vintage story. I'll get the kids to work on this when I retire. And goodbye music, of course. Man, it's irritating. Alright, so we're going to have to mess around with some of this pretty hardcore. How to go by the... Thinks we're in a cave now. Hear that rumble? Or the bell. The tubular bells. Totally tubular, dude. They're tubular bells. Yeah, I think we're gonna do basically that. Oops. That was intentional, but by accident. Boop. Boop. Oh. I won't do that. Oh, I know why I did that. Okay. I see. I get that now. Okay. Me understandy. I'm going to fix this up a little bit. I want... It probably doesn't really matter, honestly. In the long run. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Totes McGoats. There, perfect. You'll never know the difference. Oops. And we've taken 1/4 of a step toward the window, and all of a sudden, happy music again. We're really messing with the music guy. Sorry about that. There's not much we can do about that. Alright, let's do... bit of this along here. The AI sees. Well, so the thing with the inside of the blocks is that if we end up using these blocks as we go up the tower, there's a chance that we might end up with like a gap that's visible from the outside. And I was trying to avoid some of that, so hopefully it won't become an issue. Go. We're going to... Hey, there we go. Get rid of these guys. I didn't move. I just moved my head. Gone is the music. Oops. There we go. Fix that a little bit. And then we'll come in here and get blue. The blue. Poor music. It just doesn't know what to do with me. Do you want music or not, Corzar? Have creepy music instead. Okay. Alright, then I think... Let's get that, and we turn. Let's finish out this pattern here. Whoops. I missed. Yeah. That one's a little bit ugly. We'll do it that way. It's fine. Alright, so then we can extrude, all this good stuff. Oh, to into the block at least, I suppose. Oops. No. Ugh. Back to old-fashioned mode. Oh my goodness, that is bad. Who would do this? Oh, I did. Okay, so we go. Fill in these nooks and crannies. The crooks and the grannies. Extrude this a little bit then, hopefully. Oh. Bye, music. Oh, all right. Whew. Hey, Mindy. You're late. You are late. You're late for a very important date. Alright, so some basic stuff for around here at this point. I think I want to probably do just like this, just a little bit of, oops, of 2x2 chiseling here. We'll go one deeper, so we actually have a bit of an archway showing. Hmm. You know what? Maybe... if I can get the right buttons to press here. We'll also just drag you down here for a second. I'm a busy man. There we go. I'm thinking maybe just do a border in bauxite to match the existing border there. Nothing fancy. We're not doing any patterns in it. Nothing crazy, I swear, this time. But what if we replace this stuff with bauxite? I feel like this would be very deserty. A deserty thing to do. Maybe even deserty. And certainly absurdy. But that's how we do things around here. Whoops. Come back. Ah, there we go. Hey, Gerard. There's an envelope slot in the inner wall. Oh, there is. Look at that. Oops. Might even be out here, too. Yep. All right, we'll fix that. Oopies. Let's just pop you there. It's so we can get mail, of course. Yep, right. Oh, stop it. I'm trying to use the crouch key to just very lightly lie down. Let me see make sure that didn't mess anything else up here. Don't think it did. I think we're good. Gotta put down one of these first, otherwise our ladders do funny things. Alright, and we'll just... boop. There we go. Good eye. Good eye, mate. Okay, here we go. Alright. A little bit of opening into the fancy stairs. We're going to chisel a little bit more on this window here. And don't worry, this was planned. We're going to do... I think we will go down to the 1x1s here, because this is pretty fine work. Pretty fine work, if I may say so myself. I'm just going to outline this. I'll do that on both sides. Like fairly standard, I feel, for like a deserty theme. Let's come back. You bet. Perfect. Let's get up there and do them from the inside first. Ta-da! Here we go. Okay. You won't say the outside looks flat. Well, actually, the outside is kind of supposed to look a little flat. So that's part of the design. If we end up not liking it later, we can always change it. Whoops. That in there. Because again, the outside is going to be more made up of the larger strokes. So these giant things here, the waterfalls, which the waterfalls will have to change. I did some fiddling with waterfalls, and it ain't pretty. We can't put them. They'll have to actually come down like here, basically, like right in the middle, and we can't do anything right up against the building because you end up with water in the stairs. And it looks weird. Like, we're talking water physics issues galore. So, yeah. Oops, I'm going to go outside to get the exterior bit here done. Not like that. Okay. You like the way it frames the cypress tree? Let's take a look. I wasn't really looking. It's funny, the things that other people will notice while you design something that you're like, oh, I didn't notice that. I think it's the same as art or writing, especially with, like, in my experience writing, where I'll write something because it's fun and interesting, and then people are like, oh, I love how you pointed this out and drew attention to it. I'm like, sure I did. Yeah, it ain't too shabby. Alright, so I'm going to let the stairs settle in our minds for a bit. I want to shift focus to getting some of this in here. So as I mentioned before, this is going to be like a very heavily sloped buttress. And when I say heavily sloped, I mean very heavily sloped. So we're going to do... Actually, we can start lower down. I don't recall where, though, honestly. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it was here that I wanted to start at. Yeah, probably. That would make the most sense. And how many blocks do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, perfect. Okay. We're just gonna... Ow. Oh. It didn't hurt. Somehow. Alright, take care, Lethe Night Wolf. Stop it. Yeah, we made it. Alright. So the plan here is... Chisel this guy. We're gonna sit so we can see what we're doing. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Cut across here. Okay. And then we push that in. And then... You'll see what I'm doing this way. Just a moment. Okay, there we are. Made it. Didn't die. And then we get out... Oh, there we go. The wedgie. The hand wedge, not the wedgie. The nuclear wedgie. And we're going to move the block. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that what I wanted to do? I don't know, actually. I think it is. I think it is. Irk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we end up having to do a shallower slope, that's fine. Or sorry, an even steeper slope, I can just walk up. Oh, this game makes me laugh sometimes. Can I reach you? Not. Oh, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could be alright. Somewhere. How do we get to you? We're just gonna do a bit of scaffolding for safety's sake. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, perfect. That perfectly. Hit suspenders. Alright, so... yeah, so we can just... we're going to actually copy this one. I think. Actually. You're 1 block thick, okay. In that case, yeah, we should be able to do a bit of this. So we're gonna copy you, we're gonna sneak our way out here. And we're gonna do... wrong one. Do the same thing here. Let me go 12. And 10. And 8. Pause for a meal. All right. That was 8, I believe. We got 6. 4. 2. And 0. We're going to need to slightly adjust. I'm going to remove my lighting here in a second. That and that. We're going to pop down this bag here. There we go. So we need to fix the lighting on a couple of these guys. I think it's this one right here. Yes. No, it's this one. Yep. This very top one here. Oh, they all need fixed. Oh, good. Love that. Okay. So I sort of just stops there. Did I miss one? I may have missed that one. For a couple in here, honestly. Maybe not. Might just be that they're not getting light from somewhere, and they are getting light from the sky, I guess. Yeah, I think this is sort of the band of where there happens to be no block light or the other one. But what is... Why is there a glow up there? Do I have a light up there? I must have a light up there. Did I leave one up there? No? Oh, it's the light from all the way down there hitting it. Oh. Wow. Does have a long light reach. Lantern on the wall. No, I think it's actually... I think it's from there, honestly. I could be wrong. Is there a lantern on the wall? Yeah, no lantern. I think it's just that, like, it's just hitting it just right or something. I don't know. It's weird, yo. Could be the other chisel blocks. Well, this wall doesn't have other chisel blocks over here. This is actually all just solid blocks. Nothing fancy going on yet. So, ain't that. I mean, chisel blocks have their own problems. Like, this is going to look a little weird forever. But there's not much I can do aside from not build that way. But I want to build that way. So, alright, let's go and get our backpack back. Our pack back. Crack, smack, whack, half whack. Chisel blocks go derp, yeah, pretty much. Alright, so I'm going to grab you again. We're going to do the other side. I will just remember to hit each one with a chisel before we descend each level. I should probably fix this too, shouldn't I? Let's go do that here real quick. Go. Maybe we're using this for help with getting the lining up of things correct downstairs. But we don't need that anymore, so you can become full blocks again, sort of. Just chiseled blocks. You know what? Just in case. Get you guys too. Alright, so we're going to put away the hand planer. I keep messing that up, so we'll just put that away. And I guess we can get started. Oh, this is nice looking. I love the nighttime scene. You bet. Definitely one thing we will need to do in an upcoming chore stream, maybe this Wednesday. I was gonna do the plaza, but we need more lanterns. We need a lot of lead for that, and I think it's a prime time to go find some. Not sure we have a good lead on where there might be more. Sphalerite. Guess we may have to go far and wide for lead, because we pretty well soaked up all the lead up near home. Now, granted, there probably is more like surface lead that we haven't, or not quite surface lead that we haven't gotten, but still. We have to go a Roman. We'll do as the Romans did and Rome. Lead and bees. Oh yeah, it is October, so the bees might be producing again finally. Let's move you to there. So we'll do that. We do 14 of these. And then we do that. 12 of these. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. Whoop, no, undo. Or I don't want to move too fast with chisel tools. If you mess up, you can undo one. Mess up more than one in a row, you're cooked. Romans would rejoice at bees and lead. Yeah, the bees won't produce if it's too hot. And we put the bees at sea level by the oasis, so for probably most of like May through September, they really won't produce. I might even sue for us going over there and did I do this yet? Don't know. And checking those out today after we're done with this. There we go. I do think this is pretty funny. Just walking up the stairs. You can use this for real cheesy stair management if you don't want ladders. Only problem is getting down can be a little treacherous if it's a tall, quote, staircase like this. Hey, Joshua Sarita, you're at Comic-Con. Very cool. I have not been to a convention in a very long while. Let's back to the 14 here. Ah, no. There we go, and then do that. Just counting in my head so I'm not, you know, playing the Sesame count for all you guys again. All right. There we go. Very nice. Look at that beautiful gentle slope. Straight down, and we'll get this worked on. Maybe we'll come back to do that in a minute, or at least start it. But I do want to go and take a look at the bees. Not the bees! Although it is medium, so let's go ahead and sleep first. And hydration while we sleep. Nope, it is later than I wanted to. I was busy. I didn't chisel the bottom one at the top lineup. Up here, huh? I think I see it. I think I see it. Okay. I thought I did. I thought I hit it twice to make sure. Okay. Well, let's get up there. Oughta do. So I missed this one, you think? Let's find out. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I got that one already. I'll hit this one though as well, just in case, and this one as well. Just in case any of them got missed. So, should be good now. If not, then hopefully, like at nighttime, we'll see where it is. But there is definitely there's a weird, it's gross. It's really hard to see like where these issues are at. I will try. That might have fixed that. I saw a little blip there. Nope, that made it worse. Let's just go hit all these real quick. We got that one. Time for you. Did that fix anything, or is it going to make it worse? Didn't fix anything, but didn't get any worse. Maybe I need to hit the top one here. Did I hit you? See if that fixes it. That was it. Okay. It was the top one of the bottom lineup, apparently. So, okay, let's go check on the bees. It's been a while. I'm going to get tools off my bar for now. I'll put them in here, I think. I don't need the hoe. Excuse me. Don't need the hoe. We'll take that back with us, though. Rubble hammer can go downstairs. And I think you know what? We might not have enough space for bees. We gotta put a backpack down and deal with them. Let's actually empty our inventory for realsies. We won't need the andesite or the bauxite for the next task anyway. So I think I'm less concerned with those. The hoe comes back with us. We'll leave these here. We'll leave you here. Pantograph, and then we're pretty well done. Alright, so we'll take this back. Let's just go put this down upstairs. We'll take this back. Get all these out of here. Chisel can stay, because we don't have any more room in this chest. And maybe we'll bring out a few more trunks. You just lie down like that. Okay, fine. I was hoping for it to stand up to be more visible, but I guess not. You wish there was a thumbs up emote in YouTube? That'd be handy. Alright, Solston. It's good to have you here. Good to see you again. I'll be looking forward to the next Eisenholm video. I'm actually all caught up finally. Boom. Alright, where am I going here? I am going to put the hoe down here. Right, it's like 6 buttons you gotta press. We're gonna go put this crock back. And we're gonna go do the bees! Which means we're gonna want to grab some skips. Which means some of this stuff. That should be enough, honestly. We'll get some change. And grab a stack of you. The next one will be later today. Cool. Awesome. I may not catch it today. We have some friends coming over for dinner. They have the same birthday as Kurazini, who just turned 4 yesterday. So we're sort of doing a bit of a birthday dinner. But we do have some bees, I'd say. 3D temp is perfect. Okay, cool. Then looks like we are back in business. Oh, you fell for it. You fools. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to do the skeps first, I think. So there's that. Wait, I need more skeps. Actually, I need more cattails first, so we'll do the first replacement. Butterfly. Hey, cool. So apparently one of the things that they have either already fixed or are fixing in 1.21 is that if you're wearing armor, bees didn't damage your armor. So I feel like the next logical step is that they need to add beekeeper suits. So you can have, a beekeeper suit that is effectively immune to bee damage, but is otherwise worthless as armor. There we go. Any plans to expand the hives? Not currently, but I might. If I do, I might do another stack of this, because you can stack these up a couple blocks high. I think like you can do at least 2 more, and then that way we can just work with these. Now these do require a lot of honey to get started, or a lot of beeswax to get started, but I think it's probably better than just doing skips. In like a more vanilla size build, I feel like skips are a perfectly fine solution, but for what we're doing, we do need to accelerate the bees. A beanier accelerator. Alright. So there's that. So now we need to do the whole this song and dance. There we go. Oh, go away. Sheesh. Armor actually taking damage from this? So it is taking one point of damage per bee sting, looks like. Yep. So that has been fixed, apparently. It used to be that your armor didn't take damage. There was a bug for quite a while. I think through the entirety of like 1.18 and 1.19. Okay, there's that. Langstroth Super, made from bald cypress and acacia. What do those need again? Now we need frame. Frame rack, no. Empty frame, lined frame, here we go. For lined frames, empty frames, empty Langstroth hive panel. Oh, it requires resin. I forgot, okay. Oh, so 1 beeswax to 4 boards makes 4 of these things. Okay. That's doable. These are used for Langstroth Super. Circuit your B-frames. 10 lined frames. A base, at least 1 super, and topped by a brood box. Okay. I am curious how high you can stack these. Anybody know? Toot, toot, toot. Nice. Hey, Solitary Gaming and Sable Pixel Adventures. Tina Kincannon as well. Good to see you all here today. Yeah, so this is... That's not too bad. Let's just make some. You know, guys, let's take a bee break. Let's take a bee break. Let's make some more of this stuff. Let's make some more of this stuff. Good thing I have those resin buckets. Well, you know, we already have like 2 stacks of resin already gathered. It's like not a big deal. But yeah, let's just like make another couple of these things. You know what I'm saying? Brood box top. Okay. At least 1 super. Yeah, I would like to know, like, how many... Oh, the frame liners require waxed linen. That's right. That's what was using all our beeswax. Okay. Okay. But you do get 2 frame liners per waxed linen. Okay. I'm still cool with doing that. We got plenty of beeswax today. Let's do it. That will accelerate our plans here quite a bit. I'm going to leave these... Nah, because I think it takes time to soak them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick all these up. Put them all away. No. How do I... There we go. Let's crouch. The main delay is waiting for the boards to soak? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. Alright, so... I'm starving. I'm like, what? Let's go ahead and eat our 0.01 meal. Okay. Fresh for 1.5 days. I might stick this down in our cellar while we're working here. Let's get you back in our slot. AKA back on our backs. I too refer to my back in the real world as my slot. It's my carrying slot, guys. Duh. Oh, I forgot to harvest these earlier, guys. Whoopsie. Bobby. Although it says it's doing 1/2 of the yield, but I'm getting 2. I wonder if these don't have any variation in how much they produce. TIL. Right, don't tell Tyron. Don't tell him, guys. He'll feel compelled to fix this bug. Okay, so let's put our cabbage down here. All right. I probably won't bother planting more cabbage, honestly. We're going to have plenty of olives for vegetable. And the breadfruit will serve as fruit. And who cares about grain? Not me. I want the bucket. Where's my bucket? I said. Bugger feature. I have indeed, Hein Grunewald. I have indeed done it for the cabbage now. Whoopsie. How many can I put here at once? A lot. The answer is a lot. Wow. Squeeze. What can improve your yield? Can the bees improve your crops now? You done yet? Yes. Okay, so pop you up. We can take you out. As I recall, this just breaks down into... Yeah. Sweet. And we got our... I think y'all know what happens next. Honey. Straight to the pancreas. Yeah, it's like I was holding my stomach after eating all that honey. Always a good time. I still feel like if alcohol had a real purpose, like if food was scarce enough that you needed to preserve the alcohol, I would totally do it. But, like, the food in this game is not a problem, even in the first year. Like, if it's your first time playing, sure. Food can be difficult because you don't know what you're looking for, but beyond the first year, it's like, meh. Preserve? Maybe with, like, you know, Crocs. Let's go ahead and pop you back in here. Oh, not this again. There we go. Got it. Oh, because I had my hand empty. I wonder.
Just think if VS was like Dwarf Fortress, we'd have dental decay. Do they have that in Dwarf Fortress? Oh my goodness. Reasons why I don't play Dwarf Fortress, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we need some... oh, we already have some panels, okay. Well, well, well. I think we just need the acacia panels, don't we? I'm not sure how many we'll need. Grab the saw. So, let's take a look at you. There's 1 to 4. And for a super... I think we're... Let me see our super over here. I'm gonna go talk to my supervisor. Okay, so we really just need like a couple. Interesting. And inside, I believe our frames are made of the cypress, I want to say. Let's find out. Oh, I'm gonna put this down too. Gotta do the whole song and dance again. There we go. You come off. You come off. Yes, you're all bald cypress. Okay, so we only need like 4 acacia. That would give us enough for 2 more supers, provided we had some more bald cypress to go with it. Let's count this out. So we need... Hang on. A super requires 4 of these. Okay, so that's 1 super. That's 2 supers. Do we start with 2 supers? I think we do 2 supers. Which means we need only 3 more of these for the time being. But we then also need frames. We have the 2 to fill out our 10, or our current stash here. And then we need 10 more, basically. So, I'm going to write this down before I forget. Come on, me. Pick up the paper. Alright, so 10 bald cypress. We only need 3 acacia. But then we need 22 pieces of this stuff, the frame liner, which means we need 11 waxed linen. Okay. Max stack of a hive is 3 supers and a brood box. Cool, then we're getting to that max then. Sweet. Right, crouch. Pick you up. Lacey, there we go. Up, pick you up too. Alright, so I got that list down. Let's go get what we need. Which is more bald cypress than anything else. Alright. And the frame liners, I think the frame liners break, and then we can replace them with fresh frame liners at some point. Seems to be the way that this should work. So we need... We're only going to break down 1 acacia. We won't even use all of it. Just pop you back in there, and we can do... this. Very awkward. The vibrate followed by the put in, take out, put in, take out. There's a nice little mod now for wine-based soups and stews. Oh, that would be nice. That'd be awesome. I could go for that. Alright, so we need bald cypress. We got plenty of those. We need 10 bald cypress. This will give us 12. So we will just take some of this back. I don't want to do more than we need to because this is going to be pretty honey or pretty beeswax intensive. So I don't want to go overboard. Get it? Overboard. Of course, we do need to do them in batches of 4, so I guess it's fine. And then we need 11 of these. There we go. I'll turn these into some as well. Replenish that stash. We don't want to be keeping too much around in linen anymore because you still need to use the fibers, which we have a few up here. Variations on a meal. I'm going to write that down. I like that. Wine soups. Cool. Yeah, that might be something to look into for maybe not a guide series, but like a more like homesteady style modded series. All right, and let's grab. Do we have enough of this? We have 11. I think we do. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be plenty. We're using 15 beeswax for this. That's fine. Oh, I was like, what is that thing? Oh, it's a cow. Brain goes into instant terror mode. A cozy cottagecore series? Yeah, I could get behind that. It wouldn't be as like super intense as this series. These are already populated. Wow. That happened super fast. They were just ready to pop, apparently. Alright, so we're going to do... I think we can do... We'll turn into acacia Langstroth hive. There we go. Alright. Then 1, 2, 3 in there. And do that. Okay. After 2 hours of sealing. Okay, well, the 2 days kind of wins that race there. Why don't we go and start... Well, yeah, let's make the 2 panels that we can. And then we'll see... Well, it won't. We won't be able to do the rest of the hives today. That might be done, probably on. Well, maybe on the chore stream, but we might be a little busy like bees in the chore stream, and maybe it would behoove me to. I'm gonna grab a basket, a bee basket, right here. Put this down with the bees. No, I'll put it like right here. This is going to be like the bee spot for now. This will be like where you just store things that we're in progress for. Put that stuff there. Maybe I'll grab a sign. Otherwise I'll forget why I put that there. Sign? Do I have a sign? Spare sign? No. Alright, we'll do a K-Pox sign. And we'll sign it in green. Because why not? There. Right. And let me see here. I wanted to make a couple more trunks. Let's make 2 trunks. We'll just make some out of whatever's available. Oops. Nope. 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 Stop it. Meant to do... Actually, that's the right number. And 4. There we go. All right, and then I guess the saw can go back, the beeswax can go in here. So we're actually a little bit ahead on beeswax, which is nice. Let's put the saw away. There you go. And I don't recall. We will need to do some candle making here real soon. We have enough for... Oops. Like 30 candles or so. 28 candles. 29 candles. But we'll do those when we have, like, more beeswax. That's right. We have more bees to harvest because the other skep's already populated. Do it. The continuation of the bee break. The default stacking for Langstroth is 6 items. Yeah, so someone already said it was a limit of 3. But I have this thing too. I forgot about that one. Okay. A limit of 3 supers. So yeah, your calculation would make pretty good sense there, I think. Go. Pop you out of there. Hello, bees. Go after the dummies, please. I realize that I am one, but you know. So you're not populated, but the rest of you are. Poor. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take out these 4 corner ones. The usual. Sounds like an old 8-bit game. Yeah, a little bit. I can see that. Chip tunes. Also do a bit of this guy, which I think is... Yep. Sort of a long scrape. There we go. Run away! Actually, we can grab you guys. Bring you with us. Still following me. Hi. Oh, don't go after your cool. Don't do it, bees. Don't you dare do it. Make him very cross. And make me very cross, too, for that matter. Alright, so we have 11 of these to turn into 22. Here's the knife. 22 of these frame liners. We can also go grab the bucket again. Right. Yeah, my B-tight doors. Alright, so pop you in there. bucket under there and give you a squeeze. I gotta hold you down. Forgot. All right. You gonna go? At 0.01, I know there are some issues with if you have a little bit left, it might do weird stuff. Squeeze. Alright, I guess not. 25. Is that how many I had before? Like starting? I had 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 2. So I lost 1. That's fine though. I don't care that much. Alright. More of this. Yum, yum. Okay. Bucket can go right there. And then I guess to end today's stream, let's indulge in a little bit of candle making with our goopy pots. Goopy pot, goopy pot. Doing the things the others will not. Getting all nasty. Da, da, da. Goopy pot. The dirty pot, sir. Yeah, but goopy sounds funnier. It's also a residue-covered pot. Residue. Okay. Oops. Right. Just press the button, Corzar. If I was going to transfer the bees to the temple, I could make some more bases and brood boxes to divide the supers up. Yeah, I could probably... In fact, that might be a good place to do that. I could put them up on the plaza once we get all the gardens in place. That'd be pretty nice. Have a few bee boxes around. Of course, at some point we'll just have so many bees going on that we wouldn't need to, like, harvest them all. Super residue. Yeah. Ah, that pot sound. Even though we're not making anything edible. I mean, I guess you could eat candles if you were really, really hungry. Interesting. The green arrow kind of stopped while the temperature was below, or while the temperature wasn't climbing. That's interesting. Do they have a Cajun gumbo on these expanded foods mods? I think we should be okay now that they're above 200C. At this point, this wax is probably like boiling off. I think you want to keep it around 100C for wax most of the time. Have I seen the metal cooking pots mod? No, but someone mentioned that where you can cook like 20 meals at once or something like that. Oh, dad joke time. Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? Because she was stuffed. I think it died a little inside. Oops, no, stop it. Oh, what the... That is irritating. That is really irritating. Wow. Wow. That just happened. TIL. One does not simply shift-click the candles out of the inventory. That was not cool. You got an ad and missed it, Phil Boswell? Do not shift-click your candles out of your pot. It will go directly into the burn the candles slot. That is super irritating. Candles are a lot less fuel than you'd think they are. Most candles I know don't burn for 8 seconds. They usually go a little bit longer. Except for birthday cake candles, but that's a whole different thing. Yep, they were very much wasted. In fact, yeah. I won't bring them back. It's just 2 candles. Not a big deal. The what now? Do a Mythmusters. Can you burn candles? I agree they shouldn't be considered fuel. The only craftable item that should be considered fuel are the crude doors, now that they've changed them back to be completely useless again. I was watching, who was it? It's Shadow Plays. It's the guy's second channel. I'm not sure what his first channel is called. But he's doing Vintage Story. And if any of you have seen the first guide season, when in 1.16 they just added the crude doors, and it was a side grade, shall we say, from other early game door options like dirt or haystacks. Okay, don't shift click, don't do it. Bad news. There we go. 6. Okay. 2. There we go. And the crude doors break a lot, like a lot. And I think it's a 10% chance, but every time you open and close a door, that's 2 chances right there. So there were many times where I'd like open the door, it breaks off, I pick it up, put the door back, open the door back up again, it breaks off again. I leave the house, close the door, it breaks off again. And this guy's going through the exact same process as I did back then. It's hysterical to watch, but it is super frustrating to be on the receiving end of those stupid doors. So I think definitely in my next guide series, my recommendation is going to be don't use the stupid doors. Use fence gates or something. Those crude doors are indeed unhinged, Mila Hobo. That was a good one. I like that one. Certified dad right there. The daddest dad that ever dadded. Alright, so after this candle is up, we're going to be sleeping and saying goodbye. Not that one, apparently. Must be this one. The wall fence gates? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I think those have a much wider opening to walk through, as I recall. Father 3 confirmed. Yep, I could tell. You have the skills you need. His puns are dadly, says Inga Raymond. Whenever the kids are being clingy, we call them daddicts. They're daddicted. Actually, we say that about my cat more often. She's the one who's like, Dad, 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 feed me. I want to sit in your lap, Dad. I want to pick up in a belly scratch, Dad. Right. Do not shift click. Do not shift click. This is bad news. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that went okay. Just sleep to make it morning. Just to start on a fresh new day. A brave new world. Oh, that's different. All right. Well, folks, I had a great time today. And I hope you did too. We got a lot done on those stairs. I think those are some freaking cool looking stairs. I am really proud of those. And hope you enjoyed them too. And oh, hello. So I saw a little guy walking by in the corner over there. I can see something else lurking out there too. But anyway, that's going to do it for the stream today, guys. I think on Wednesday, for the chore stream, we'll probably do some searching for lead, and then do some more like candle and general progress toward lantern making, because we need to keep up with the lighting at the temple at this point. So, hope to see you all then, and otherwise, hope to see you all next week. But that's going to do it. As always, my name is Hazan Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.